Hello, and welcome to This Podcast Will Change Your Life. This is not a podcast, there is no change, and we honestly don't have a life. I'm your host, Niall, and joining me this week is Gregan, Andre, and Noxite.
Hello.
Hi.
I feel weird calling one of you by your real name and the other one by your screen name,
Did you say Andre, Gregan, and Noxcrew?
Yeah, I totally did. Should it be Deshronky? Andre, what do you prefer?
I prefer Andre.
Andre.
Andre's a cool enough name that it sounds like a username, it's fine.
It's not a username, mate. That's a name.
Your username now.
But that's what we mean. It sounds like. Can we get a replacement in for Andre? And can I get a better prop to use to pretend like I'm speaking to somebody? Because there's no shit.
And can we get a better hairdresser for Niall, please?
Yeah.
Jesus
Can we
Christ,
just?
What is that?
Just.
Can I just put my finger on my headset just because I feel like I'm missing out?
It's the button you have to press to talk to the ultra secret FBI agency.
Yeah, you know, whenever there's a producer in a movie, they're always like, "Can we get him off the stage now? Can we get makeup to soundstage 3?
Can I get some sushi down here, please?
Yeah, some sushi. No salmon, but salmon roe. Specifically, I want no salmon, but salmon roe. Repeat it back to me. No salmon roe. Okay. Yeah, no.
That might be like a director's joke where there's actually nothing there, and the character is literally just sticking a finger in his ear and just talking to himself, whenever he's doing that, and then nothing's really happening.
And cries afterwards.
Oh.
It's a superpower.
I can only orgasm with a finger in my ear.
Feels like it's going to someone else if I put my finger in my ear.
This is how I connect with people. And this is the show that asks the important questions like, if you were one of the three little pigs, what singular material would you build your house out of? Noxite? What would you make it out of?
I haven't thought. I would say custard, but that wouldn't work so well.
Well, you could get custard powder, and then you could kind of, make bricks out of custard.
Solidified.
Yeah, so
And
you
it's great because if you run too fast at the wall, then you just bounce off. But if you want to sneak out the wall slowly, you can just feed through custard.
Yeah, oh, well,
Or-
Great.
yeah.
Or it works like quicksand,
Yeah.
and he drowns in it.
Yeah.
That is an excellent answer, actually. Andre, what do you think?
That's something I just came up with out of my
Well,
arse.
I was thinking about it. At first, I thought a nuclear bomb, but then
Well,
That would
that
put
down.
you in jeopardy.
I mean, it's definitely...
Oh, I feel really safe with my house built out of a nuclear bomb. It's really safe.
I
I've
just...
changed my mind.
Yeah?
I'm going for nuclear lava instead, because that is radioactive as hell, and that way the wolf wouldn't even approach the house. He'd be like, oh,
Yeah, but
forget that.
How as one of the three
Well,
little
that-
pigs would you nucleify lava? Right, what would you do to get it nuclear?
Well, you just get a reactor and then you do nuclear stuff. I don't know.
is that how it works? Is it?
I just put
Get
some...
science knowledge there.
You haven't
Oh,
thought
no.
about yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a pig, am I? So pig would die, but so would the wolf.
So what you're saying is, in this hypothetical situation, I'm Andre, there's a pig and a wolf. I'm just going to put them both in lava and just fuck it.
No,
I built that house. That house over there I built out of nuclear lava because I've got nothing to do with it.
If I did build that out of nuclear lava, I probably would have died before I could tell you that I built it out of nuclear lava.
So there's no shame, it's
Oh,
like...
the amount of radiation.
It's nuclear lava.
Gregan, bring this home for me, bring this home.
Right, so they've gone for fairly illogical things. So
Sure.
I thought, the wolf's trying to blow down my house, right? So what better thing to do than make it out of mirrors? Because then you've got so many mirrors that the wolf thinks there's 100 wolves facing off with him. He's not going to want to blow it down then.
Yeah, but that's on the
not-
assumption that the wolf's an idiot.
And also, the way mirrors work, the wind will blow straight back at him and he'll blow himself away. Because mirrors reflect everything.
Actually,
No,
There'll be 100 winds coming back at him. not
Please.
just one.
for every second we continue this mirror conversation, I lose 7 brain cells. Just no.
wait.
Because you're looking in a mirror.
I get your idea though, Ellis.
Yeah.
The thing
Why do you
from
keep calling me Ellis?
I don't know why.
Like, that's
Mike,
my second name.
Because
Like-
I see it.
No, not Mike either. He's Gregan. In the Noxcrew, he's Gregan. You literally have looked at either side of the word on his Skype chat and just gone,
Yeah, I know,
forget
I
the
know.
forget the brackets.
It's the way the brain works. No, the thing from Harry Potter, the cloak. The
Yeah.
what's
Invisibility
it called?
cloak.
Invisibility cloaks.
What's it called? What's the cloak that makes you invisible called? I can't remember.
Yeah, the invisibility cloak. Build your house out of that.
Okay,
Which way is invisible?
that's
Yeah,
good
that's
up until the point that the wolf just starts like blowing everywhere because the wolf's got like
No,
the story is he's got massive lungs,
no,
right?
you idiot! You wouldn't be able to see it.
Well, okay, but maybe he can smell the pig
You
out,
wouldn't
right?
know where the house
He's a
is.
wolf. He's got a big
Yeah, but
snout.
when
He can.
come out of the house.
Oh, you can smell it.
Yeah, he can smell it. He can smell it.
I think it would be better
It's my
if the
wolf
invisibility
impression.
cloak is going the other way, so then the pig inside the house thinks the rest of the world is invisible, and then they wouldn't know when they're going to get blown over, and it would be great, because they just would have no care in the world.
So what you're saying is you'd like to.
Ignorance, isn't it?
Yeah. So you should just blindfold yourself because then you'll never know when you get hit by a car.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, I would build my house out of jelly because I figure the way the wolf goes, he's going to have to eat through the house in order to get to the pig, and by the time he actually gets to the pig, he's going to be full up on jelly. So, like, the pig's safe.
Yeah, but you
Problem
could
solved.
choose much better food items that would fill them up a lot quicker, and would also be more stable as a
Like
house.
pork.
Like,
Living in a house of pork. Logic? No.
hey, pigs are carnivores.
I made it out, my friends.
This one here is Nan. That's Uncle Boris, and I think that's the leg of.
Little piggy. He was wood smoked because he lived in a wooden house. It burnt down. Now he's pork.
I feel like this pig is working in tandem with the wolf. He's got a good
Pork bait. Yeah,
pork face.
because he's, hashtag live selfish. If you live with 4 other pigs, then put them to sacrifice to be able to save yourself.
That's true. Like the old saying goes, if you're being chased by a bear, you don't need to outrun the bear, you only need to outrun the other person.
Your friend.
Yep.
I thought you were going to say trip up
You
your
only
friend.
need to outrun
Yeah,
your
just stone them. Just dome them to the head. Alright, on to the first story. Transition. The transition's just going to be
Everyone's
like
doing
just
that at the same
a
time.
gif of that.
No, you need to green screen your arms doing that. and then you can literally make a transition out of it.
So that means I could have like an instant goatee if I just did this as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this first story, we're going to play a game. This is called Guess the Dumb. In Guess the Dumb, I'm going to describe to you partial facts about a news story, and I need you to fill in the blanks. Okay, so it's come to light recently that Iowa doesn't really have the best gun safety laws. Which subsection of their population is legally allowed to get a gun permit, even though you wouldn't think they're allowed to get a gun permit? Open to the floor.
Toddlers.
Mentally disabled.
In Iowa.
In Iowa, that is a state of the USA.
Yeah.
So what subsection of their society is able to get a gun?
Yes, subsection. Like,
That you
it's a
wouldn't
group of
expect?
people that all have a common connection.
Monkeys?
Monkeys.
Yeah.
I don't think
That
monkeys
is not
are...
a racial slur either.
Thanks for clearing that up, Greg, and I'm sure everyone was just pegging you as a
Physically
member of the
Are
KKK.
monkeys a subsection of our society?
No, they're not. They're not a subsection of our society.
One of your
So wait,
society.
could you give me an example of a subsection?
A subsection.
Society.
Okay, yeah, the elderly, for example. The elderly are a
The elderly.
subsection. Or water polo
Why would the
players.
elderly be allowed guns?
Oh, the elderly are probably allowed guns.
Yeah, but why specifically? Like,
It's not toddlers, though, I will
Like,
tell you that
you-
much.
We're not saying that specifically elderly people can have guns. We're just saying that elderly people count as a subsection of society.
Yes.
And therefore, if we were to answer this question, we could use elderly as an answer. But they can use guns anyway, and it's not surprising that they can.
Congratulations, you're 3 minutes into this and you now understand the core concept of the question.
No. We have to be surprised by the fact that this subsection is allowed to have guns.
Yes,
Right,
you
okay,
have
I've
to
got
be
it, I've got it.
surprised.
Long-sighted people.
Long-sighted people. But long-sighted people can
Count as
see
a
in the...
subsection.
Yeah, partially. But long-sighted people can see in the distance, hence the name long-sighted people, Gregan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you-
but why would you not let long-sighted people? Because they can see everything in the distance, but nothing up close. So all they're going to do is want to shoot things in the distance.
Are
You give them guns.
short-sighted people allowed to have guns?
Yeah.
Yeah, short-sighted people can get guns. I mean, if short-sighted people can get glasses, you know what? You're actually really close. It's blind people. Blind people in Iowa. There is no law. Yeah. No. What are you being all serious for? This is a comedy vodcast. How do we describe this? Comedy show. Welcome to the show. You don't need to be so serious. Yeah, blind people, there's no law specifically preventing them from getting a gun permit in Iowa. It's just...
But, so that's just in Iowa. So everywhere else you can get a gun if you can't get a gun if you're blind.
Well, I mean, in America it varies from state to state because they've all got like different state legislature. But in Iowa, you can get a gun if you're blind.
Can you imagine a blind person at a shooting range? No! Hit the target! Aim for the target! What target?
What the...
Yeah, that's right, Barry. Just line it up. That's it. You're pointing at it. Oh, you fucking man! I imagine that. Yeah.
Did I get it right?
Yeah,
No, but it's an interesting thing though. Blind people, if you're considered blind by your state, you still have some form of sight. This is something people often misunderstand.
yeah.
It's just very bad sight.
As somebody who works
Like, you
in
can see
optics,
objects all
yeah,
around.
as somebody who works in optics, like legally blind does not mean you've got no sight. Legally blind just means like the resolution of your eyes is so bad that it's so minimal that you can't see basically anything. Like it's just really, really blurry or poor, you know. But the thing is, according to reports, some store owners have actually had people whose eyesight have been so bad they couldn't read the form they needed to fill out in order to apply for the permit to get their gun license. So, in case there's any doubt about the situation here,
So that's the test. The ultimate test. You're allowed a gun, but only if you pass this form. Oh, no!
that you joke about that, but I'm sure.
You ain't got it yet.
I thought I was in Walmart. And we're never doing that American impression again. That was a terrible accent. We just cut that bit out. It was so bad.
Aliens don't do accents.
Hang on.
Is there actually any accent that you can do?
Ouch.
Do an Australian one.
Really well.
All right.
Do an Australian one really well.
I can do an Australian one really well. No, I can't even do an Australian accent. Fuck it. I'm the host. You guys have to be my entertainers. I don't care. On to the next story.
Was that the buzz sign, by the way?
Just cut it. This is going nowhere. Just fuck it.
Blind people can't get guns.
All right. Okay. On to.
They can't see us cutting. Being offensive to blind people, right? Let's stop now. They won't see us. We gotta stop.
All right. So, what do you guys typically... Okay, so you guys are having a lazy day, right? You've decided you're just going to stay indoors all day. You're probably going to watch TV or go on the computer or just, like, sit on a soft couch. And you're not going to try, you're not going to do anything, you're just relaxing, right?
What kind of generalisation is this?
No, you
Yeah,
have
it's
to...
fun hard.
No, I'm just saying...
Documentation.
No, it's just a lazy day, a hypothetical lazy day.
Oh,
you guys...
okay.
You know, imagine in your mind. You guys are slobs.
Fat mate.
You're obese. You don't try at anything. You've. Okay, so yeah, you know, like it's just like this is your chill day. This is your off day. You're not doing anything. So like, what do you do? What do you eat?
Nothing.
Yeah, you do nothing.
What were you just doing there, Niall? What was it? It's a lazy day.
This is
What
it's
do
a.
you
It's a like. So,
What do you do?
I take the notch off my chair
This is-
and lean back.
I unbutton my shorts.
You have
Yeah.
shorts on a lazy day.
do
Yeah.
you? So what do you wear on a lazy day? Like, what do you typically wear? Do you
Absolutely nothing.
nothing? So it's just nobody else is in the house. You don't need to worry about like surprising your roommate with an eye full of nads.
Prizes
just-
are nice.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Maybe some people are into surprise penis.
Yeah, get 2 bananas.
We got to cut
Banana
that
split.
one. We've got to cut that.
Yeah.
That came out wrong.
Sometimes Andre knocks on my door, and it excites me, and then it's no longer a lazy day. But you said, what do we do on a lazy day? So
Yeah. So you're doing a lazy day. What do you eat on a lazy day? Do you make your own food? Do you just eat cereal all day?
God no.
Do you just?
Like,
What do
ready
you eat?
meal? You have them saved up
You
in the
make,
freezer.
you make some experiments, you know, some concoctions of the fridge.
Do you say that because like you feel like it, or is that just necessary because there's no other food in the house and you're like, well, I guess it's just
feel
ketchup
like
and noodles then, tomato sauce
I
and just
think it's a mix of both.
yeah, a little bit. So like, are there any? Would you get takeaway?
Nah, so expensive.
Yeah, too expensive.
It is too expensive, but there's one takeaway. This Chinese place that I would go to without a doubt. It's called
When
Yum
are-
Yum. It's amazing.
When are we going there? Can't wait for this.
They're closed for summer.
Oh no!
I know, it's a joke. But like, it's that
Sometimes-
time of year again. What the fuck are you talking about, time of year? You're supposed to be open.
This is my time of year for Chinese.
Okay, so we've established we're getting takeaway.
So yeah, it was established we're getting takeaway. We're having a lazy day. We've gotten pizza, guys. Like pizza's cheap. It's screw it. I'm not
Pizza
even.
And Chinese.
Actually,
pizza
pizza's
and-
really expensive.
Is it?
Yeah.
Pizza's so
it's like-
cheap in Australia.
Well,
Man.
pizza, you can fork out 20 quid.
You're much
Jesus.
better off just getting some frozen ones from the supermarket and whacking them in the oven and
Exactly.
getting
Exactly.
3 of them
Let's do
instead.
that.
Yeah, let's do that. That's your lazy day plan. You've got pizzas, frozen pizzas, you get them out, you're half dressed or naked, whatever, and then you think that it might be a good idea to go for a drive late at night. So, you've decided to get in your car naked with some pizza, and then, of course, because you're naked in a car with pizza, you get pulled over by the cops, as did a woman in Ohio the other
Naked
week.
with pizza.
With
Naked
pizza.
with pizza in her car. So I want to know, guys, how would you get out of this one? How would you get out of a ticket or any fine or infringement? What excuse would you give the police officer to get out of trouble for being naked driving while eating pizza?
Oh,
Yes.
wait.
You first.
I'm waiting for a friend.
This is in America. You can't.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was in Ohio.
No. You know what? Hypothetically,
No,
you're-
you know what that is, right?
No, I've got no clue what that is. What's
Oh my
waiting for a
God.
friend?
Look, Carlsberg had that. No, it's not Carlsberg. That's Denmark.
No.
Carling.
No, it was an Australian police show where, this guy's parked in a car park and his car's absolutely mashed because he's just been doing wheelies and stuff.
Yeah.
And the cop comes up to him, the police guy comes up to him, not cop because we're in Australia, sorry.
Mhm.
He's like, excuse you, and he's just sat there like chilling in the car, trying to look all innocent, like he hasn't done anything. And the guy comes up to him, he's like, "What are you doing, sir? You got any idea?" You're like, "What are you doing? Your car's all mashed up." And he's just like, "Oh, me? Waiting for a friend?" And it's just like, that's all he says in the entire conversation. So,
That's fantastic.
Oh, yeah, you're echoing a bit.
Oh. Is that better? What about now?
Depends on when people speak.
Oh.
Probably. If you've done something, it probably helped.
Am I echoing with you guys? Yeah, hang on one
It
sec.
was just when Nox was speaking, just then you echoed a bit.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it then.
Sorry to ruin the mood.
Just,
I got one.
it's fine. It's not like I've gone flaccid now or anything.
okay, hold on. Okay, so why are you eating pizza, Mike?
Yeah, why are you eating
Because-
pizza?
Right. So pizzas are expensive for a takeaway, right?
Okay, yep,
So
sure.
the only way this lady could afford it was if she sold her clothes to buy the pizza. So she's out of money, needs a pizza, sells her clothes, buys the pizza, drives home naked with her pizza. That's her excuse.
I'm gonna throw you a curveball here. That's a great
no.
excuse, but how do you explain the naked 33-year-old man cradling a beer between his feet that was next to you in the passenger seat?
It is expensive.
It's like, yeah, poor guy on the side of the road. I just thought I need to help him, you know.
But he feels my pain. He's naked right now. I'm naked right now. He needs to get somewhere warm. Why not come back to mine? He's got beer.
The woman, among
They're on
other
the
things,
honeymoon.
on a
The
honeymoon.
honeymoon.
It's what is this, like a road trip? They've just
Yeah.
they're just leaving one article of clothing in each state that they go through. They just cross the border into Philadelphia, which is probably near Ohio. It's just Philadelphia is also a city. Hello, USA occupants. We know our geography.
We don't.
We don't. We don't at all. We'll get an American on at some point, I promise. Alright, well, I think I will have to issue a ticket, Gregan, for indecent exposure. And
Offer him the pizza! Because pizza's expensive.
Yeah, give him
Oh,
a
you
Lords. Okay,
Yeah, but
win
if
them
you
by
were that
money.
policeman, would you take it though?
would you take a pizza
Depends on the
bribe?
food.
Yeah, as a policeman, would you take a
Yeah,
pizza
A
bribe?
naked woman with a guy with another guy in the car who's naked and has beer between his feet. Maybe he had the pizza between his feet earlier. You know, I'm not going to eat that pizza. I'm just going to give her a
Yeah, but it
ticket.
depends on how she puts it. If she says something hilarious and goes, "Here's a pizza," then you're gonna take it, aren't you?
Wait, there's another woman in the back.
Are we just throwing more characters into
No,
this?
two more women in the back, and they're all naked.
No. The two women in the back have two sets of clothing on.
No.
So your solution for getting out of a ticket is have naked women in your car at all times.
Yeah, and be like, hey, we're going to a party, yo. Do you want to come?
Right. So
In both ways.
it must be legal. I don't know about America, but it's probably legal that you can wear a bra or a swimsuit in a car and still be covered up enough that it's decent, right?
In some states, probably,
Perhaps
yeah.
Say to them, say, whack 2 bits of pizza on the boobs and a pizza between your legs, and
Yeah.
you're fine.
And you just get some
yeah.
string cheese for the string bikini. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you're still offering him the pizza. Do you want a pizza?
Or even better, you just get 2 pieces of
Mozzarella on the
pepperoni.
pizza.
Yeah. Just get,
Mozzarella on the pizza is stringy enough.
yeah, you could just get 2 pieces of pepperoni and have like pepperoni pasties as well. You guys are all giving me blank looks like you don't know what pasties are.
You want some?
Bow, 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 bow,
Oh yeah, I get out
bow,
of the car.
bow, 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 bow. Pizza Hut.
Yes. Get out, do a dance with the food cover all over.
Just let marinara sauce
Policemen
drip down your body.
Love pizza and women, so
Easy peasy.
There you go, folks. If you want to get out of a ticket while naked and eating pizza, just do a striptease. Striptease is not really striptease if you're only naked. Do a sexy dance, rubbing pizza all over your body.
Such
And
a
you-
manly response.
and
If
you
I
don't
was
have to
female-
explain shit.
If I was female, I would utilise my sexual drive towards that man by rubbing my body all over him. That is literally like the man response for any situation where you're a naked female.
If I was a female. Oh.
If I was I think that's the first thing that a lot of guys say, isn't it? If I were a female, I'd get naked. Like, I don't think they really think through much past that point, because at that point their brain's
No.
just kind of frozen with the idea of possibilities of being a naked woman.
I am
I'd,
naked.
I'd get naked.
Ooh.
I hope I'm hot. That'd be great.
Everything else would work.
Yeah, if I was a woman, I'd want to be hot. Otherwise, I'd just be like, well, I just want to be a man again.
Are you saying?
Please
that
tell me you said that in character. Please tell me
saying
you
that
said...
women who aren't hot
No.
are worthless? Is that what you're trying to
No,
say?
I didn't say that. I just said, like, if
He
I
wouldn't
was
wanna
going
be
to
one.
the extent of becoming a woman, want to be a
I,
hot one.
I suppose that makes sense in any circumstance. So you could say, if I was going to get a tattoo of a mouse on my face, I'd want it to
better
look...
be a good one.
It better be a good mouse tattoo. Okay, sure.
It's women blind because I really want to do this right now.
Yeah, thank you. This is how we're ending all segments from now on. Just... It's not like I don't have the power to edit this or anything. It's like I don't have to... I have to keep all of this in, by the way. I just can't... Next thing. Okay, next story. Oh, let's do this one. Another Guess the Dumb Guys. Pornhub is asking for $3.4 million to shoot a porn where? An adult movie.
I know this.
Okay, then you have to shut
Yeah,
up.
but we all know this.
Ah, no. In a barn house.
Yeah.
What?
They're gonna use hay throughout the whole thing. Like, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really itchy, but like they just have to keep going through it.
Yeah, but you could just buy a barn house. Well, you don't even
Wait.
need 3 million.
How
No.
much? 3
They've got
million.
pay-
$3.4 million.
they've got pay haven't they?
Mike, what kind of barn house are you going for here?
Yeah,
It's gonna be great.
Luxury barn house.
luxury barn house.
Somewhere in LA.
Yeah.
It's a barn house
Luxury
mansion. It's got like just rooms and rooms full of hay and just marble floors and just Roman
yeah.
banisters and hay on the banisters and on the floor.
Everything's made out of hay.
There's a cow room. There's a chicken room. There's a feeding trough room with a pig rolling around in the swill. Oh, it's gonna be classy, mate.
And the pizza place next door, so you can get your bras and panties.
Oh, now I have to keep in all of that.
Hay pizza.
No context there, guys. No context. Yeah. Anywhere else? Where do you think they're shooting? Yeah, $3.4 million. That's a lot of money. Where could they possibly be
Center of
going?
the earth.
Center of the
Presidential
Earth.
airplane.
What, Air Force One?
Actually. White House.
What would the title of that movie be called? Because they've obviously already done parodies.
Dude, that'd be sick. They should do it in the White House.
So what would they call that? What would they
Guy
call
should
that
be dressed
porno?
up as Obama.
Making the White House
Probably
white.
been done.
It's I mean, come on, Rule 34. It's already been done. If it exists, there's already porn of it.
There's the reason they call it the White House.
But there is one thing that hasn't been done yet.
Yes.
Hasn't been done in space.
Well done.
Couldn't have guessed that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Feel
And
like we've seen it everywhere.
no, they totally. $3.4 million to get like a couple of people to bone in space actually seems like a bit of a bargain. I wonder how long they're spending in space. It seems more like a jet ride that lasts just shoots a little bit too high.
I feel like it's going to be one of those fake space trips. You know those ones where you go just at the top of the
Yeah.
atmosphere, so that
Mhm.
you get the zero gravity, but you're not actually in space, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't they just do that? That's a whole lot cheaper. Do you know what? I think
They
they'll
will.
have to, because if you've seen Indiegogo recently, they're not going to make it.
They're really
It
not.
really hasn't gone anywhere.
No. They're currently only at about 7% of the $3.4 million. But it still says a lot that $233,000 worth of people actually want to see anti-G.
Right,
Titties.
you'd think they'd have a lot more of like a support, right? You'd think. Right?
What you'd think from
But at the end of the day,
you'd think
it's
the
like
place
no
that
one
gives
cares about
people
them.
free porn would have a more of a support base from the
Yeah.
people that use their free porn.
This
Yeah.
is when you realise, actually, no one really cares about us. They just care about
No.
porn.
No.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think the other thing about it is, of all those things people fantasize about for porn, which they then search,
Mhm.
I don't think people go, "Do you know, I really want to see zero gravity porn." Like, you've got all the weird scenarios that people.
You
think
don't know
one of them
that.
is not.
You don't know that.
This would be a great place.
I mean, what if you're writing erotic fiction about, say, science fiction characters? Like, that's never been done, but let's say that somebody out there is writing erotic fiction of science fiction characters. Surely, if that's the case, that they'd probably want to do some background research on what positions would work, you know? Or just generally, like, how people maneuver in anti-gravity. Nothing? You guys
I
got
mean, you
nothing?
just go on NASA. Yeah.
What, you can just go on NASA and just like Photoshop just bad Windows Movie Maker and naked body onto the astronauts as they're floating around? Yes, so
Yeah, the
I
thing
really
is,
understand how the collision mechanics of the genitals work now. Yes.
I think it has actually been done before. I don't think this is going to be the first time intercourse has happened in space, because there's loads of astronaut couples that have gone up together. But I think it might be the first time it's been shot in a pornographic sense.
I
Balls float.
what?
Do balls float?
Everything floats.
Yeah, everything floats.
No, I mean like the bollocks.
Yeah, we know what you mean. Okay, you know how water
They, like,
floats in like droplets? Think
on
about it,
their
like
own.
everything separates out, you know? Like you don't
Yeah.
you don't need a
It's
bra
their
in
own
space,
way.
Noxite, because you get support from space itself.
Oh,
It's nice.
It's the patriarchy.
So,
Yeah. If it wasn't for Earth's gravity,
New
we'd all be
civilization.
walking out without bras on.
I hate gravity.
yeah, So, I think
I think we're just trying to be tame with this conversation.
We're
There's a lot
trying
we
to
can
be.
say about porn.
there's a lot we can say. Like, if you think about it, if they actually get up there, and this is definitely getting cut right now, so let's just put the big censored image up now. But if you... I need that censored graphic, by the way. The one that you did for Team Shared. Like, and my motto is, boop. I want that one so badly. Yeah, I think, like, because, you know, any liquid that floats into spheres, you know, that old space mechanic. Like, they can't, like, all their cups, you know, they have to drink out of containers because of any liquid.
Jizz.
Floating jizz. Or just...
You know what?
It's gonna be
I
like
would
this.
pay
like-
3 points. I'd like to see that, just for the moment that there's floating jizz and she eats it.
Well, no, you want to do it from, like, the other side of the space station, because there's no deceleration, right? So you could literally just
How
have...
far can you shoot?
Just like.
Would it even?
It'd make
eject?
eating
I know
around
when
jizz a
you-
lot easier for sure.
Well, yeah,
when
man,
you
you...
cry,
Yeah.
the water just stays in your tear ducts. It doesn't like run down your face. So similarly, you know, if you're,
Ah.
does it just stay there?
No, because if you think about it, there's
is it-
actually pressure. Like, jizz is pressurized. It actually gets forced out.
He knows.
Oh, it's... I've
A
examined
lot of experience.
a lot of
There's
experience.
tubes that go like this.
I've watched while it happened.
I've gotten up really close. See this eye? Casualty of journalism. It's like the scientific community paid a lot of money to have my tear ducts regrafted on after the incident, after the Pornhub incident of 2007. Because that would be the worst too. Somebody jizzes in your tear duct, it actually seeps down through your nose as well. So, you know what?
Oh.
Yeah. Shall we move on to the next topic now? Yeah.
No, like this.
Oh, that makes me think. Actually, could you
What? What's that?
you know what that is? It's a chin job.
What does that mean?
It's a chin job.
Chin job.
Chin job.
Not really.
job.
Be a bit weird, wouldn't it?
It would be.
It would probably wouldn't be very attractive because in order to actually like clamp down on it, you'd have to get like 5 chins. And then as soon as I got 5 chins, you're like, do you know what? And I'm not interested anymore. And it's gonna get too soft, and then nothing's
And
gonna
then her
happen.
shoulder's gonna be like, I'm getting into you.
Okay, this is all getting cut out.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. It's definitely getting cut out. This is not
Holy
going.
shit.
So,
This is...
Andre, she can sit on your shoulder, and then no, you can sit on her shoulder.
You would have to lie down, and you just pretty much have to bounce her head up and down. Okay. I don't even want to have that on my computer. I'm cutting that as soon as I'm done with this. On to the next story. Okay.
How many stories are we running through?
I've written 5. I don't think I'm going to do one of them because it's not that great. Actually, I'll just tell you the story, and if there's anything funny about it. Okay. So, police recently cleared out an entire movie theatre in Germany after a woman misread a text from her son, and it turned out that he wasn't saying, "Please come help me, they're trying to kill me," but "They're going to drop me off later." The police cleared out the entire movie theatre, and they just had this massive manhunt for this child, until one of the policemen actually asked the woman to read the text message again, at which point the entire search investigation was called off.
This actually happened.
This actually happened. Apparently, the following text, "Ich werde rumbracht," means they're bringing me home, but "Ich werde umbracht" means I'm being killed.
Is she legally blind?
Could you imagine? How would you explain this to the policeman after reading the text message? Andre, you've just read a text message from your child that you thought was saying that they're going to kill me, and now it turns out you have to inform the police. What do you tell the police?
Sorry.
Gregan, what the hell are those
Tell the
sunglasses?
police. I texted him back going, "Yeah, shut up, you big troll."
Yeah.
I'd be a
Yeah,
bit worried
sure.
if that. if that was my language, considering autocorrect is pretty good at ruining the meaning of stuff in English.
Yeah, it's
when words are quite
literally
big.
just one letter away from
Yeah.
being they're bringing me home and they're killing me. It's
And I bet that's close on the keyboard as well. So if this little kid had fat fingers, like they could have mistyped that, and then the phone would have been like, "This is a normal saying. I can just put this down."
I think it's just like a classic example of a mother overreacting to something. It's just like the child is 5 minutes late. Oh my god, they're dead! They're dead!
exactly. And as it turns out, the woman also misread some other texts, including one that said, "We're getting really hungry now, please bring buns," as "We're getting really hungry now, please bring guns," and "Okay, the movie's over now, we might go get some food," as "Oh god, he cut off my arm, I'm bleeding everywhere." I made those up.
Was she just like, what? Oh, right.
I was about to say, I kind of want to learn German now to see how you can misinterpret those things.
If that was true, then she's just mad.
Yeah.
She's like, she's got something wrong with her. Like,
I
everything is weapons and blood and death. And...
It's like I've got a green screen and my head's like, looks like I just put my finger in there like that. Oh.
Holy moly! What? Do that again!
Yeah, do that again.
That's so weird. Thanks, Mike.
Yep.
Great.
Can you please take the sunglasses off? Like, for editing purposes, it's going to look really weird that one story you're just wearing is... You know what? Actually, keep them on. We'll keep them on and we'll not even...
That's the whole idea.
Yeah, okay, we'll
It's just-
keep them on for the last one because I don't think we're
Yeah.
using that story. There wasn't anything... We didn't get anything good out of it.
Thanks, guys.
Oh,
Okay. Last story.
What was that?
Last story.
Don't know.
Let's see if we can bring this home with one more. We may or may not use this. It's okay. Okay. This segment is called OK Stupid, where we help the poor decision makers of the world find love by writing their online dating profiles for them. Because clearly they're not going to be able to do it themselves. So a woman in Georgia, we're really beating down on the US this week, but... Yep, you guys are idiots. No, I can't use that. I'm sorry. I'm apologising. Yep. So, a woman in Georgia, a special education teacher at that, was accused of holding an autistic boy upside down inside a trash can, a rubbish bin, for all you British viewers, to help him calm down.
Wait, why is she putting this on her dating profile?
Well, I mean, obviously she hasn't made some good decisions in the past, but we're a forgiving bunch. We should help people, you know, learn from their mistakes and...
No, Andre, that is great to have on your dating profile because it comes across she's a caring person. She wants to
Yeah.
help this kid calm down. Just because the way she does it isn't the best. Like, she's trying.
what if
On a
they were
dating
on a
website,
date?
though.
What if that was their date? Like, and he's just into that kind of stuff.
No, this is like a child,
Yeah, but that's
so...
dating autistic children.
I helped
Yes.
you with your fantasies.
Yeah. Perhaps the
I
guy
want-
who she
What if he
really
dangled
wants to
upside
date.
down?
Well, it's funny you say that, because the way she was actually going about this, her explanation for this, was that she was trying to help him, help him come down, because it was a thing that they'd done before, where they pretended he was characters from Sesame Street, and I think you can see where this is going. She
Oh,
was...
he's the Grouch.
Yeah, he's the Grouch. But she was holding him upside down, like head first. So she was just like literally dunking him like a teabag in the bin, going, "You're Oscar the Grouch, and you're being a bit grouchy now. Let's calm down."
She sounds
worked for me.
awesome.
It's like, but yeah. So let's. So what are there some positive things that we can? Yeah. What would you? What could we put on her dating profile for her? Can we say that
Great
she's
with roleplay.
I'm a big fan of Sesame Street.
great with role? Big fan of Sesame Street. Those two things go together perfectly for
Can
guys.
help anyone calm down in their stressful situation.
Yep.
I'll be your big bird, you be my Elmo.
Let's be careful with how sexual we get here, because you have to remember this is an autistic kid that she was holding in a bin.
Yes, well, I mean, obviously she's
It's not
not...
like, you know, I've had a lot of role play experience.
No, that's exactly what you do.
Plenty.
Transferable.
It is transferable. So, like, what else could we put? I mean, like, clearly she's an outside-the-box thinker.
Yeah.
And if
And
you...
in the bin.
In the bin thinker, yeah.
In the bin thinker.
I
She's...
don't know,
That could be
what's her name?
misinterpreted as a...
What's her name? What is her name? Excellent question. Her name is...
Name, excellent question.
I am question. Excellent question.
Her name is Niall, unable to... Oh, here we go. Mary Kathleen Pursley.
Oh, that's a
Mary
great name.
Kathleen Pursley.
Yeah, Pursley.
Sounds like she could be a Bond.
Villain.
No, secretary.
A Bond secretary.
Moneypenny.
What, so
There's only one Bond secretary.
like James Bond just walks into his office and she's there just like one hand just like a sharpening a pencil and an automatic pencil sharpener like and the other hand just holding a toddler upside down dunking them in the waste paper basket.
Oh, hello, 007.
Hello,
Your
Doug.
turn?
I know how to shoot.
Oh, yes, please,
I think-
Harry.
There you-
Don't mind if I do. And then he's just like very slowly just going
I'm sure ready for this.
just
What was that a Sean Connery impression?
You do a Sean Connery impression now.
Sean Connery. No.
What the?
Are you putting this trailer?
Are you ready for your turn?
Are you ready for your... And all of the while this toddler's just wailing and screaming like...
I'm good at gripping large cylindrical objects and moving them up and down.
Hey,
Mighty pretty.
I'm good at fitting... Ooh,
put that on the profile.
Let's fit your little boy in my trash can.
I've got strong forearms.
That is true. She does have strong forearms.
I can grip you and shake you up and down.
Wait, hold on. What part of the dating profile are we on? Are we on the
What
bio?
dating website are we on?
I don't know.
Surely we should put in the height first, you know.
Taller than
Our side.
taller than a second grader.
Hobbies. I mean,
Hobbies.
up and down isn't really a hobby.
Good at calming you down
Recycling.
or calming you up.
What?
What?
No, never mind. Just,
Can we just blank out his screen for the next like 5
yeah,
minutes?
just censor that.
Okay. It's gonna be a lot of... Alright, well I think we've successfully helped this woman traverse through the terrible world of
yeah.
dating, and I'm
Definitely,
sure
yeah.
she's definitely gonna get a date after this.
Oh, she'll get loads of poons after that.
Oh. And guys, I'm just gonna be back here, blanking out the universe. Alright, let's...
No, I was being serious.
To make this dating profile and then put it as an image in the description.
Yeah, if anybody wants to do that, if you would... if anybody wants to jump on our forums and find the whatever this podcast is called page. We should probably do another intro.
Whatever
Whatever we call this fucking thing. Really hope this works. Okay, let's wrap up now. Okay. So, we're getting towards the end of the show, but before we go, just a quick message from today's sponsor. This is an announcement that Rick's Pig Penis Pops now does home deliveries. That's right, you can now get your favourite licks of dicks on sticks in a quick fix. Rick's Pig Penis Pops, I'll take 6.
Is this Rick? Do that again.
It's a little tin whistle.
Was this real?
Yes, I'm getting paid $50. Yeah, this is totally a real
We
product.
didn't discuss this, Niall.
This is 100% genuine Noxite. This is totally real. We definitely have a sponsor from a guy whose business is called Rick's Pig's Penis Pops.
Who would call it that?
Somebody
What
who...
idiot.
That's what he's selling. He's selling pigs' penises in the form of ice cream pop.
Yeah, oh, yeah. It's just
I
on
would buy
sticks and... It's a novelty. It's a novelty
Nice
trait.
business.
Yeah.
Do they have different flavours? Or are
Right,
they
do
all
we?
just penis
So
flavour?
are we getting free pops for this sponsorship?
Oh yeah, totally. There'll be like a
I'll
6-pack.
buy one.
Do you want the? Do you want the choc hog, or the, or the soy sow? Actually, soy sow wouldn't work because you just get a 6-pack of nipples, just some pork belly, just on this on a stick. But you could break the sticks off into individual pieces, and each one would be its own little nipple. There you go.
Mike's already simulating what it'll look like.
Oh, no.
Look like that.
Wouldn't look like that. It would be much greyer than
It's
that.
very bright, isn't it?
Alright, well, that's it from everybody here today. I have been Niall. Thank you very much, guys. Where can we find you all? Noxite, where can we find you?
In my room.
Beautiful.
You can find Andre a few rooms down as well.
I'm so using all of this. Great. Just keep going.
At Almighty Noxite on Twitter.
There we go. Andre,
I'm at Deshronky on Twitter.
beautiful.
There is D-U-H, not the.
Duh. Shrunky. Gregan?
You can find me at Gregan25 on Twitter.
And I am at Portmanbow. Don't try and spell it, I'll just put it in the comments. And of course, you can always find all of us here on Noxcrew Presents, youtube.com/Noxcrew Presents, something like that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. We need a better outro than that.
Oh, his
Here we
hand's
go,
coming,
like
it's coming!
Just,
He's gonna get
wiki
me!
wah, wiki wah.
Are we just doing the cut?
We just all do that.
Just
you
shut
later.
it off. Bye.
I was gonna catch me.
No, Mike, like this.
No, Mike's
No,
not doing
no,
it.
he's not doing it.
I don't wanna do it.
No, flat hand.
Oh, flat.
Flat,
Cut
yeah.
it off. Shut it down.
Can you imagine
Shit,
that
you
if
would
they were
skip-
doing it flat hand?
Shut
That'd be
the
so
fuck
weird. I mean, you'd need to do two. Not like that. You get a new sperm, man. That would be...
Yeah, you might tear something.
It's like you could.
I would probably go like that. Just to get a bit of like.
sort of massage there.
What are we doing?
Oh yeah, you could create a little canal for it. Oh what?
No, you do it like this.
Ladies.
What you do with one hand.
So we have the representative for adult incontinence not joining in. Stefan, could you tell us what you're being a representative of adult incontinence? What your view on the?
Oh wait, I
This
need to go
was-
to the toilet. Sorry.
Okay.
Don't even know what that means.
It means you can't take a shit.
No, it means that you can't control when you take a shit or piss. But mainly
That's fine.
urinating, yeah.
Which is why I was saying I need to go to the toilet.
Yeah, but if you couldn't control it, would you need to go to the... I mean, you wouldn't know, you'd just do it.
Oh shit.
Hang on, I'll just put this in here as well.
Go now.
Right, should we stop recording?
Yep, sure. Hello and welcome to After the Show. Just quickly, we still don't know what this... Fuck you. We still don't know what this podcast is called, so if you've got any suggestions, put them in the comments below. We're winging it. This is kind of the pilot episode, just a little bit of a fun thing. Say hi, everybody. Hi.
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 So yeah, we're just having a bit of fun with this and seeing how it turns out. If you like it, let us know. If you've got any suggestions, let us know. If you've got any funny news stories, jump on our forums and pop us a link, because we'd love to hear from them. That was a much better outro. Let's just use that one. And done.